Sorry about that. So what goes right here? This part right here. It says negative b. So all that really means is you just take b and do the opposite. Well, since the opposite is negative 10, you put 10. If b was positive 10, then you would put negative 10. It's always the opposite. Okay? Now on the bottom, it says 2 times a. Well, a is 7. What's 2 times 7? 14. Done. That's it. Okay? So again, we did what we learned on Monday. You get your answer. Normally on Monday I told you to put 2 real solutions. Okay? Now all I want you to do is tell me if 744 has a square root. Okay? Use the calculator. If you need me to, I'll show you guys how to do it. And if it doesn't, then you just do this right here. Simple. Okay? Let me show you what happens when it does have a square root. So example number 2. 2v squared minus 9v plus 10 equals 0. So again, a is 2, b is negative 9, c is 10. We use that part, b squared minus 4ac. So again, negative 9 squared minus 4 times 2 times 10. Again, always positive. 9 times 9 is 81. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Times 10 is negative 80. 81 minus 80 is 1. Okay. Now, does 1 have a square root? The answer is yes. The square root of 1 is 1. Okay. So, what that means now is going back to our formula, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this part is going to equal 1. Now, if it was, say, square root of 9, you had 3, then that part would equal 3. Okay? So this is what you do now. You're going to have to do 2 different steps. Okay, again, we take the opposite of b. So the opposite of negative 9 is 9. You see right here it says plus and minus. Okay, well the first one we're going to do plus. This number, 1. Over, what's 2 times a? Well, what's 2 times 2? 4. Then over here you do the same thing except you put a minus sign. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 over 4. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 over 4. Can you divide 8 over 4? Yes, 2. So that's one answer. Can you divide 10 over 4? No, you can't. You could leave it like that. I prefer you to simplify it. If you simplified it, you would get 5 over 2. Okay? Simple. Alright, let me show you another one. Just to make sure you got it. 3m squared plus 10m minus 25 equals 0. A is 3, B is 10, C is negative 25. Again, b squared minus 4ac, so 10 squared minus 4 times 3 times negative 25. 10 times 10 is 100. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Negative 12 times negative 25 is 300. So plus 300, because a negative times a negative is positive. So we get 400. Okay. Now does 400 have a square root? The answer is yes. Square root of 400 is 20. So now let's go back to our formula. The opposite of b, so negative 10, because that's the opposite of 10 is negative 10, plus 20 over 2 times 3, which is 6. The other problem is going to be the same thing except with the minus sign. Alright, negative 10 plus 20 is 10. 10 divided by 6. You can do that. If you simplify it, you get 5 over 3. That's one answer. Negative 10 minus 20 is negative 30. Divided by 6 is negative 5. Those are our two answers. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want to see the work like this. If you want full credit, I need to see the work. It's going to either look like this, or if it's one of the simple ones, it's going to look like that. Okay? And I don't want to see you guys doing this 7r squared minus 10r minus 23 equals 0, and then have r is 8.33 and r is 7.4. Like, nope. If you show me something like that, I'm not giving you guys any credit. Okay? And again, just because you guys think you guys can't fail doesn't mean you're going to get credit. Remember, passing this second semester gives you 10 credits. If you have any questions, message me.